Hello, everybody. Welcome back to all the cool kids. I am Daisy Collins here, TsunamiRose.net, and I am going to be doing this live flip through video here today. I have 15 junk journals to get through, so that's why the video says part 1. If we get to half an hour, then I'm going to jump over to part 2. If I could do this all in half an hour, I don't think I can. I don't think I could flip through 15 junk journals in half an hour, but here is junk journal number 20. And all of these junk journals are for sale over at my shop right now. So if you'd like to check them out, let me drop the link here for you guys. Now the prices are doubled in my store. So when you see the price, it is going to be half the total. Because my store right now is on sale. It's on 50% off. So the price is actually going to be half of what it is advertised. So this is junk journal number 20, and junk journal number 20 has 15 pages total. 15 pages, 30 total. It measures 6.5 inches by 5.5 inches. It is the smallest junk journal that I have here in this collection for sale. It does have 9 pockets. It also has 26 journal cards and ephemera pieces, and you guys know how much time it takes me to make these journals. Everything on there is sewn. I have all these embellishments that are also sewn. So many things that are very, very special with these journals, just because they take me so much time, and I do appreciate your guys' support with it when you can. I hope you guys appreciate the journals that I'm making. I hope you guys like them. I think they look fabulous. I don't know about you. I have all these tags that are also sewn together. There's just a lot of little details in these journals. Hang on, I think I need my light. There's just a lot of details in these journals that make it really special. And as you guys know, I like to decorate every single page. Every time I make a new journal collection, they get like more elaborate and more elaborate. But this is pretty much an example of, I think, where my art is going. I really, really enjoyed making all these journals live with you guys. Of course, I made everything live. Good morning. I know I am late, you guys, but I stayed up late last night editing all the photos for the listings. And then I woke up early this morning to list them, so I was a little sleep deprived. Here is some awesome book page envelopes in here. And of course, I have all these cute little teardrop envelopes there as well. Good morning to everybody who's joining me. This little envelope has a little postcard. Isn't that the cutest little thing you ever saw? And my store, like I said, is still 50% off. So all the prices are pretty much doubled, because when they go on your cart, they'll be the right price. It's just the only way I can do this. Make my sale work, as well as list these journals. So that was junk journal number 20. And of course, I signed them. And I'm also going to put like a number 20 over here or something. I'll number them accordingly. So that's junk journal number 20. Now we go over to junk journal number 21. And I do number all my junk journals as I make them. So this is number 21. They didn't go in an exact order or anything, because I kind of worked on them all at the same time. And this is the biggest journal in the collection. This one measures 9.5 inches with a 1.75 inch spine. And it is 6 inches wide. So this is one of the biggest, definitely the biggest journal that I have in for sale right now in my shop. It is a big thing. And this one is actually decorated with sewn on pieces of scrapbook here on the sides. You get let me see, you get a total of 30 pages, so which is a total of 60, because they're all folded in half. You also get 13 pockets and envelopes, and you get 26 journal cards and ephemera pieces with this junk journal. Isn't it lovely? And I also make these junk journal flip throughs just for myself too, because when the journals sell, then they're gone and I don't get to see them again. So sometimes I'll go through my old flip through videos and watch and see what I did, and I'm like, oh, I should do that again. You know what I mean? That kind of thing. So it is nice for me to document my journals when I make them. Of course, that way if I miss them, then I know where they are. So there we go. And if you are in the United States, there is no shipping cost. If you're overseas, there is a shipping cost. However, I love these journals. And of course, all of these journal cards here, I designed them. So, hey, so much fun. And I'm going to get back to making more ephemera, as well as making more printables too. I need to get back into that. I have a bunch of stuff I have been working on, but then I kind of put it all on the back burner because I need to get these journals finished and posted up for sale. A lot of stuff is sewn all around the edge. Everything is pretty much sewn. A lot of things are sewn in all of these journals. Hi, Maria. And you guys can see, of course, here every day, all the work that I put into my junk journals. I go live Monday through Friday at 1 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. You know, making scrapbook and junk journal related things. So if that's the kind of thing that you're into, that's the kind of thing that I do all day, every day. There's all this right here. And that looks beautiful. So there's that right there. Okay, so junk journal number, let's see, so that was number 21. This is number 22. Junk journal number 22 is a 2 signature junk journal. So I forgot to show in the other journals, but it's got 2 signatures. And it has this is an altered book with a fabric cover and a decorative spine. And this junk journal, it has a slight purple theme. So it's not an entire full-on theme, but it is a slight nod. There's a slight nod to purple in this junk journal. It has it measures 7 3/4 inches. It has a 1 3/4 inch spine, and it is 5.5 inches wide. It has a lot of vintage ephemera, like real vintage ephemera, such as this right here. Vintage little index card, and this actually here is also vintage. It has a total of 34 pages. I'm sorry, it has 34 pages with a total of 68 in total because they are folded in half again. It has 16 pockets and envelopes. Everything, of course, is sewn together or sewn around or decorated with sewing. And it has 36 journal cards and ephemera pieces. This is a pretty big junk journal right here. And it is nice and full, ready for you to use or for you just to have around as an example of junk journaling. I know a lot of my junk journal customers are junk journalers themselves, and they know how much work it takes to get these junk journals to where they are, and I know that they appreciate the art that I make. So I love you guys, and thank you guys so much for your support. Let's see. This one has some ephemera right there, so you can write on. Has a lot of tuck spots. A lot of sewing, of course. Like I said, slight nod to purple in this junk journal here. So if you love purple slightly, this might be the journal for you. Hi, Michelle. Welcome. So yeah, final flip through. Can you believe it? I never thought it would happen. I'm a little late. These should have came out in May, but hey, don't tell the boss, and we'll be cool. Here's this little puppy dog right there. So cute. Has a lot of journal cards. lot of places for you to write on, which is great. But still, every page is decorated. You get this nice guest check. Again, if you go to my shop, the prices are doubled because of my sale going on. So whatever price you see for my journals, it's actually half that price. As soon as you put it in your cart, it'll be half off and you can see the price. And I still haven't edited it to where it shows the video of the flip through, because this is the flip through. So I will edit those later with where they start here in this video. Again, if it gets to 30 minutes, which it looks like it might, I'm going to go on to part 2. Because we've only done 3 journals out of 15. So here we go. So that was number 23. Number 24 is this junk journal right here. And number 24, excuse me. I'm sorry, no, this is number 23. This is number 23, sorry. Okay, so number 23. It is one signature, and of course the single signatures are less expensive in my shop. Single signature, it measures 8.5 inches by 1 inch spine by 5.5 inches wide, and it has a total of 16 pages. It has 16 pages, with a total of 32, and of course it's fully decorated. Lots of sewing elements everywhere. These awesome little tabs that I hand sewed together, and well, not hand sewed, that I sewed together, and I also sewed on the page itself. You get this awesome vintage Valentine's Day card right there. This awesome tag here on this coffee dyed little pocket. So much work goes into these journals, you guys. It is so much fun. I can't wait to get started on the next junk journals. I think I'm going to do a batch of probably some little golden books will probably be next. I have a bunch. Maybe I'll get like 10 of them together or something and throw that as a collection. The first collection of golden books, because I have so many of them. Got to get to them. I've only done one. This one's beautiful. This guest check that I made a while ago. You get that as well. A lot of collages on every single page. This pocket is so beautiful with all these tags. Careful. These coffee dyed playing cards are super cute. Vintage. To somebody, I guess. And a library card there. Journal cards in here. Of course, all the journal cards and printables are from my shop in this journal, as well as these lined journal pages. They are also from my store. And this is an awesome envelope that is fully decked out. Perfect for you to put something in. Looks beautiful. Piece of ephemera for you to write on. Okay, so that was number 23. And this has 8 pockets. It also has 20 journal cards and ephemera pieces. So number 24, I actually made this one live. I decorated this one live. I decorated all of them, but I did this one for a special event with Tiffy Solorio. This one got a lot of use. So this one's number 24. It has this awesome cover that I sewed on, and this is like basically 2 fabrics stitched together. It's a really pretty cover. And I also put this lace so that you can close it. It's the only one that has that little detail. It is one signature, and it is a pretty fat signature, as you can see. Now, number 24, junk journal number 24. Measures 8 1/4 inches. It has a 1 1/4 inch spine. It also has 15 pages with a total of 30. This is a pretty tall journal right here. Small but tall. And it has 6 pockets and envelopes, as well as 18 journal cards and ephemera pieces that you can use to journal on. Again, so much fun. Again, if you go to my store, the prices are doubled. They will immediately drop half price once they're in your cart. They just have a sale going on. It's the only way I can make it work. Ooh, I need chapstick. Okay. So, it also has these envelopes that I collaged on with this beautiful lace and fabric. Every single page, of course, is decorated. All of the elements are all sewed on around the edges. I don't like to ink my pages, but I do like to sew a lot to kind of give it kind of that same look of like emphasis that I like. Get this really cool vintage postcard of Lake Tahoe. And one of these Monopoly pieces. Big ephemera pieces because this journal is pretty tall. Love, love, love this junk journal. This one is really pretty. I love this one. I'm kind of sad to see this one go. This one's really pretty. Okay. So that was number 24. Number 25 is this one right here. And this one is really, really, really stuffed. It's 2 signatures. Super, super stuffed junk journal. I know it's fat according to my standards because I like to make them nice and, flat and even and everything like that. This junk journal has a pretty plain cover on the front, but on the back is kind of where all the action is. Hi, Liz. Welcome. So, junk journal number 25 is 7.5 inches tall. And it has a 1 3/4 inch spine. Hang on, let me get my camera here in view. Okay, so I can see my what I'm doing. Plus, I can see the information on the junk journal. Okay, so here we go. So junk journal number 25 is 7.5 inches tall with a 1 3/4 inch spine, and it is 5.5 inches wide. It has 30 pages with a total of 60, and of course each one is decorated. It also has 12 pockets and envelopes, as well as 38 journal cards and ephemera pieces for you to write on. There's 2 signatures. And all of these books are going to be altered books with fabric covers on them. Like I said, you guys saw me make them live here every single day. I was here working on them. I don't know, for like the past 3 months I've been working on these junk journals. It feels like I'm supposed to be done, I don't know, 2 months ago, but whatever. Things happen, life happens. But we're back at it, and we are ready to start a new selection, of course. Put a darker paper underneath it, so you guys can see here. It's got some beautiful dyed paper for you to write on. I need to make more of these because these are also really cute. It's a cute look. And of course, all of these junk journals are all a mix of coffee dyed paper, coffee dyed scrapbook paper, just random papers, as well as these awesome pockets. Every pocket has something inside. I should have put something under every tuck spot. There's lots of paper clipped items with stuff on both sides. And of course, there is plenty of space for you to write in. And again, I want to thank everybody for their support, for checking out my store. Let me drop the link again. If you want to check it out. Of course, like I've mentioned earlier, the prices in my store right now are doubled. And as soon as you put them into your, as soon as you put one of the junk journals into your cart, the price will drop by half price, because that's just the sale that I have going on. So don't be too afraid of those prices, because they are twice as much as they should be. Here's another one of those awesome envelopes that I made. Another one of those guest checks. Lots of places for you to put little things in. If you don't like these cards, you could always take them out and use them for other projects. Here's a vintage postcard of the country club in Springfield, Ohio. I don't know what year, but it's pretty vintage. And a journal card right there. Thank you everybody for joining me. Okay, so that was junk journal number 25. Okay, so we are moving over to junk journal number 26, you guys. Junk journal number 26. This one's also pretty tall, actually. This one is 8.5 inches tall, and it has almost 2-inch spine, and it's almost 6 inches wide. It has 30 pages with a total of 60. It has 18 pockets and envelopes, and 45 journal cards. This one is really loaded with a lot of journal cards in every other page, pretty much. Lots and lots of sewing, of course. Very vintage inspired decoration. My awesome middle school stamp collection is also included in pretty much every journal. Awesome collage tags. Everything's pretty much just collage and collage and collage on top of collage. I love it, you guys. This is what I love spending my time doing, and I appreciate your guys' support. Of course, I'll be back. Today's Friday, but I might be back tomorrow, or I don't know. I really need, you know what I really need to do is I really need to clean my office. Oh my God. I really need to clean my office, but I want to keep making stuff. It's such a conundrum. Got these awesome index cards that I made live with you guys. Those were a lot of fun to make. Okay, we're going page by page here. Again, 2 signatures for this junk journal. It is a pretty tall journal compared to my other journals. There's a pocket right there. This has been such a long journey, you know, but it has been a lot of fun also. It's just time consuming, but I'd rather, instead of releasing one journal at a time, I'd rather release 15 at a time, 10 at a time. So that way some people can grab them instead of just one at a time. I don't know. That's just me. Okay, and then this pocket, of course, you can take out and you can move it around. It's decorated on the back. There's also collage on the back of that, as well as on the front. Isn't that pretty? I'm glad you're doing okay, the Scottish Crafter. So every single page has something on it, something to write. Again, plenty of journal space, plenty of space to write things down. Awesome ruffled journal cards. And you get this pocket. This has to be one of my most favorite pockets that I've made. It's like an envelope, I guess. It's got a little journal card inside. But this is just this was just so much fun to decorate with that little butterfly and using it as a little closure. That I was a freaking genius. Just beautiful. I'm going to miss that envelope a lot. a lot. And like I said, every time I make journals, they just get more and more elaborate. I just keep adding more things. My journals used to be pretty. I mean, they used to be decorated every single page, you know. But the covers were a lot more simple. And now I've like added all these extra steps. Instead of just using a book cover, I cover it with fabric, and then I put a special spine on it. Then the inside, it's a lot of work, you guys, to get these journals to where they're ready to be sold. At least in my eyes. You also get this vintage faux photo. It's not really vintage. Sorry about that. It's not really vintage, but it's a faux photo. Faux vintage photo. Here's another 2 journal cards that you get there. Of course, they're from my shop. I love that I like designed all the elements inside of this book. I don't know. Call me weird. Okay, so that's what number was that? Number 26. So that's number 26. Okay, looks like we are going to do 2 parts of this video. So here is number 27. And number 27, okay, here it is, number 27. That is not 8 1/4 inch. Yes, it is. Okay, so it's 8 1/4 inches tall, 8 1/4 inches tall. The spine is 1 1/4. It is a 1 signature junk journal, 5 1/4 wide. It has 17 pages with 34 total. Let me get the journal here. Thank you for seeing that. I appreciate you guys noticing all the hard work that I put in these journals. I pretty much sew everything. I love making these journals this style with the fabric on the inside. I just think they look fabulous. 24 watching. I am sorry, Sass. I am sorry about that. I do have to keep this moving. However, let me tell you a little bit more about the journal. So it has 8 pockets and envelopes. It also has 22 journal cards so that you can write your little notes, write all your little secrets right here. You know, it's perfect. Maybe next time I'll make some with locks. You know, those 90s diary from the dollar store style locks. Maybe we can get some of those. Awesome. I love these journals. I'm so sad to see them go. But I'm happy to get some space in my office when they sell. I'll tell you that right now because I need some more space. That's pretty much why I sell my journals, because otherwise I would be just up in my neck in space. Okay, so here we go. Without space, I should say. Okay, so I am going to end this video after this journal, and I'm going to start a new one so that we can do part number 2. So that way it's not too long for those people that like flip throughs. If I did a 1 hour long flip through video, people would lose their mind, I think. I think if I cut it down into 2 videos, it will be good. Okay, you guys, so that was junk journal number 27. And I'm going to drop the link again to my shop. Again, the prices are doubled. They will half when you add them to your cart. Okay, guys, so I'm going to end this video right now, and I'll be back to start part 2. So peace out.